You know what that line was? Let me explain to you. Let me break it down what that line was. Sometimes you have to take a leap of faith first. The trust part comes later. In other words, that priest said in a nutshell what his mama told him. You are under no obligation to help us. You are under no obligation. You weren't born on earth. You don't have to help these people if you want to, or help them. But when you help them, give them your all. Trust them. That's what that priest was saying. You don't owe these people shit, because that is the truth. That is the story I want to hear. That is a story expounding on Superman's character, who he is as a person. Any one of us with that type of weight on our shoulders wouldn't be smiling all the time, showing out, having Clark run across a train and let people see him as he's displaying his powers. Remember that in 78? Remember the train scene when he was running? He was running beside a train and then jumped over the track to beat the train for all to see.
I just don't understand.
We have comic books that his dad literally tells him that Zack Snyder got directly from the comics. Don't do that shit. You are not ready. But you will be ready.
Charles, I don't understand how a man can claim that he is a champion of Man of Steel, that he loves Man of Steel, yet still put out a tweet like this.
Like, bro, that would be like me telling my wife, honey, I love you so much, but I find you joyless and you have no charm. What?
Does that make sense?
Divorced.
Well, look at this. Look at this. This is everything in one image Snyder's Superman lacked. Okay.
Put them on up, Phil. I know you got them. Give them to me. I hope you're watching, Mr. Burnett. Now, this picture, this was...
Was that the one?
Now.
It works.
That's all right. That's it works. But this picture here, this was your picture. This was your definitive proof that Man of Steel had nothing on this guy right here. All right. Do your thing, bro. This is everything in one image Snyder Superman lacked. Really?
All right. You've got our attention. What is it you want?
I would like to speak to Lois Lane.
What makes you think she's here?
Don't play games with me, General. I'll surrender. But only if you guarantee Lois's freedom.
What? Did I do something wrong?
Charles, you there, buddy?
Charles.
I think he's having an issue.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Tech issue. But overall, guys, listen, the point that we're trying to make here, and listen, we know, Robert, you're going to be, if you're not watching now, you'll be watching it later, or your stooges will be watching it. Don't stop fucking around. Pretty much that's what we're trying to say. All right? Internet is pretty much loud, and I'm sorry.
Charles, we hear you, buddy. Maybe he doesn't hear us.
Probably. Okay. Charles. Okay, go ahead. All right. So, sorry, guys. Overall, yes. What we're trying to say here is that we're the new media now. And we're not going to stop until you give us what we want. You give us what it was promised to us. A fucking DC saga. A Lord of the Rings type story. We're only halfway in that story. So, Robert, if you don't like Zack Snyder, I could give three fucking shits if you like Zack Snyder or not. John Campia, stop fucking dick sucking Zack Snyder all the time, and Henry Cavill, because my boy Henry Cavill, shut the fuck up, all right? Enough is enough. All right? Enough is enough.
Oh, dude.
And by the way, this is an official statement that I'm going to make on behalf of all of us because, yeah, a lot of shills are out there, but I think they need a reminder. The Lethal Geeks were not for sale. You can come and reach us out, DM us, and try to offer us, oh, we're going to give you some scoops. We can give you access. We can do this and that. No.
This is a big number. Gosh, I am not for sale. And even if I was, you're several zeros short. Now, you may be able to buy your man sausage for that, but to me, it just looks rude at breakfast.
Let's throw Charles on mute until he gets back, brother.
He is on mute.
Oh, okay.
He is on mute.
Because I was hearing him before. It's all good.
All right. So what other tweets do we have here from Mr. Robert Meyer Burnett? So nope. Let's see what else we got here. Here's the reason Zack Snyder's Man of Steel trilogy underperformed. I say this as a fan. There is no joy in those films. There's no humor. There's no warmth. They're relentless, portionless. They needed Superman on the roof with Lois. Knowing her underwear is pink. Seriously? Come on, dude. How old are you again? Oh, yeah, 57. I'm 41. I don't say this shit. My girlfriend would dump my ass if I would say this type of shit.
It's just weird. It's just cringe, dude. It's like, I could love comic books. I could love these characters. I could love Lois Lane. I could love Superman. But, like, I don't think about my favorite comic book characters in a sexual way, dude. It's just, it's cringy. It's awkward. Grow up. Grow the fuck up, bro.
Fuck up. Exactly. Charles, are you good now?
I think he's still having some issues, bro.
All right. I'm going to mute you again, Charles. All right.
I don't even think he can hear us.
Okay, that's fine. We'll give him another minute. Clearly, I don't believe it. Yeah.
Yep. That's sad, man. That's sad that's how a grown man, a 57-year-old grown man.
Now, I'm going to say
behaves.
something else. I'm going to say something else about Mr. Robert Meyer Burnett. You're a Star Trek fan because you say that all the fucking time, and that's okay. If you are a Star Trek fan, hey, there are Harry Potter fans out there. There are Marvel fans, Star Wars fans. And what happened with Star Trek? Okay, 3 seasons got canceled. And what did you guys do for fucking years? And mind you, there was no Twitter. There was no Facebook. There was no Instagram. There was no goddamn internet. What did you guys have in order to fight these corporations, these studios, so you can get the IP that you wanted? Mail. Corporate mail. For years and years and years and conventions and conventions. How long did it take to get the first Star Trek movie? About 10 years, give or take? 10, 15 years? I'm not a Star Trek fan, so I don't know. If someone in the chat can tell me. Exactly. Star Trek is the original Star.
Thank you, Dennis.
You earned a drop.
This is Last Grossman. Who is this?
This is Flaming Dragon!
Oh, okay. Flaming Dragon. Fuckface. First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face! Now, I don't know what kind of pan-Pacific bullshit power play you're trying to pull here, but Asia Jack is my territory. So whatever you're thinking, you better think again. Otherwise, I'm going to have to head down there, and I will rain down on a godly fucking firestorm upon you. You're going to have to call the fucking United Nations and get a fucking binding resolution to keep me from fucking destroying you. I am talking scorched earth, motherfucker. I will massacre you. I will fuck you up!
Gentlemen, can you hear me?
We can hear you now, Charles.
Awesome. All right.
Welcome back,
Sorry
buddy.
about that, folks.
Sorry, I had a Bluetooth mouse and a Bluetooth headset, and both of them died at the same time. So
Oh, Unprepared Charles. Hashtag unprepared Charles.
It's all good, brother. It's all good. We were holding down the fort while you were gone.
Yeah, that was wild. All right, I'm back. My wife provided me with her mouse, so we're good.
All right, Charles, do you got anything else you want to add on the Robert Myers Burnett situation?
I wanted to say this, in all honesty. When he first popped on my radar, I followed him. And I liked a lot of what he had to say. He's a Trekkie. He talks about Star Wars a lot. He's like, he was in the zeitgeist with us as far as the geek stuff goes. But when it came to Zack Snyder, no. I'm sorry. But if a man of your breadth of knowledge about film and TV and stuff, if you should know what type of film Zack Snyder was making when he made that film. You should know that. Agreed. Instinctively, you should know it more than me.
He's been in this game longer than us.
He's been in this game longer than us. So he should have known what type of film that Man of Steel actually was. And he dropped the ball. Nope, he's not wearing tights and drawers on the outside, and he's not making me feel good on the inside like I was 5 years old. You are a grown man.
Or a goofy and clumsy Clark Kent.
Or goofy and clumsy. Again, and I put this on Twitter.
That's the word.
I don't care if you didn't get the girl in high school, if you were the nerd that got pushed in the locker, if you the one. I don't care about all that. Because that type of film seems to be what attracts you people. Is the loser gets the girl and the loser is stupid and goofy and no. We don't want Star-Lord shit in DC. We don't want to see a dance off. We don't want to see Superman challenge Darkseid to a dance off. We don't want to see that shit.
I could see James doing that now that you said it. God damn it.
He'd do it just out of spite because he's a child.
Well, he did do a dance like behind the scenes of Guardians 3. That I did see.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So this is what I want to say. You can champion James Gunn's work all you want to. You can celebrate this man's entire bodies of work, but do so honestly. Because so far, as much as y'all have poked and prodded and everything else, you have seen nothing on Zack Snyder online or anywhere else other than he's a kind person. He lost a child. And he happened to make a film that you bitches didn't like. Mm-hmm. And went scorched earth on him for no reason.
Phil, pull up Frank C's comment again.
All because of your narrow vision when it comes to storytelling. And that's another thing. Yeah, I'm going to read his. Frank C. People like R&B don't understand that we no longer live in 78. Zack Superman is in the present world. Correct. Robert Meyer Burnett strikes me as a type of person, and I can't blame him when it comes to certain things, that likes to live in the past. A lot. He likes to live in the past a lot. If you watch his show, you will hear him talk about it. You are a grown man. How is it that this type of juvenile behavior attracts you? I don't understand that.
Pull up Danger's comment.
78 Superman was my dad's Superman. You know how old I was in 78, Robert Meyer Burnett? I was 5. I was 5 years old in 78. I watched Superman. I loved it. But that wasn't my Superman. When I got older, I gravitated toward DC simply because of the type of stories that DC told. Okay? And I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm attracted to DC simply because growing up the way I grew up, those type of characters, Batman, Superman and his plight, the Waynes, what was going on in Gotham, I can relate to that. I can relate to DC in the way that story is told. That's why I'm attracted to DC. It wasn't kiddie. It wasn't childish. It was real. Zack Snyder dared to tell an adult, real, contemporary story on a superhero, and y'all massacred him for that.
Can I read?
You guys,
Sorry, I want to read Dave's comment real quick.
Yeah, we're gonna read it, and now we got shills and bots and everything else popping up in the digital age simply because you guys cannot accept moving on from a 1978 film. How many times, and I asked you this on X Twitter. I asked you this at the end of that, everything that we were talking about, Robert Meyer Burnett. How many ways can you tell a Superman story telling it the way you want it told? Just name me any other way that you can tell a Superman story and have it be compelling and have it be good and have it be serious and have it be something that everybody loves. Tell me how many ways can you tell a Superman story just like that? Do you think that everybody who's a Superman fan actually want to keep seeing the same rendition of Superman over and over and over again?
I don't.
It's why Superman Returns failed.
Exactly. Robert Meyer, you are a cinephile. You should know this. This is stuff that you should already know.
I think Robert was attached to that movie. I'm pretty sure I saw something that says he was attached to Superman Returns. So he should know this.
But it failed. That's the point we're making here. It failed. We got Tim Burton Superman. Batman, excuse me. Great. We get Schumacher's, and it's a joke. Mm-hmm. Then we get Superman Returns because everybody's, I miss Christopher Reeves. He was such a great Superman. And then you get it, and it failed.
It was a snore fest.
Why did it fail, Robert Meyer Burnett? Shout out to Brandon Roth, who played a great Superman, by the way. It was the story around him that was trash. Oh, I know why it failed, because we already saw that.
Not only that, because this generation is not invested in Christopher Reeve's Superman anymore. People don't care. We're long past that, bro. Long past that.
Oh,
and there's a couple things I got to highlight real quick first. First off, Divas Mazzara said Zack Snyder made Superman the real one from the comics. All the other Superman were trying to impersonate Christopher Reeves.
There you go.